Hey, how you doing? My name's Anthony Gray. Welcome to another edition of Grayscale. I'm doing this fairly early in the morning. Why not? Okay, I have an 11 by 14 inch canvas paper that accepts oil or acrylic paint. It has a tooth to it, much like the covering of a burlap bag or a sack or something like that. All right, I got some vegetable glycerin and shampoo mix in an airtight container. What this does is prolong the drying time of acrylic paint, slows it down a wee bit so you can easily blend and all that good stuff. Okay, now obviously once I put this on, you'll see the sheen of the glycerin. I don't need much of this. Okay, now you see the sudsing that's going on with the shampoo part of it. All right, now I also taped up part of this. I guess I'll go with the alizarin crimson. Now, what transparent paint is that when you put this stuff on black, okay, I'll just do it this way today. Very simple. When you put it on much like that, all right, it will still appear dark or appear black. Okay, I'm just rinsing off obviously the paint. Now I did the alizarin crimson, so the deep red. Now I'm gonna go into some purple right in here, just like so. I'll blend that, a little bit of that into the red there, just like so. Like I said, it appears black, even though the purple's on there. Okay. And you rinse that out. No doubt you will be a professional cleaner of brushes when you're in with a project like this. Now, I have phthalo blue, which is fairly dark within itself. Okay, and I'm gonna bleed that into the purple a little bit, just like that. Now you got 3 different colors in here. All right, still wet. 3 different colors: red, the purple, and the blue. All right. Now, in doing the Auroras, you can either do the line thing, and then or whatever, or you can just do it like I'm about to do right now, which is I'm about to just come here and I'll just press down and I'll just do a quick wave like that. Okay, just like that. I'll go over it again, just like that. You see the different colors coming through? All right, now remember, you're gonna have to do this, wipe this brush often, dry it off, and get some more white paint. Do it again. Okay, I'll go up in here and pretty much do the same thing, just like so. Okay, and a little bit more up here, just like that. Get some more white paint. Very simple to do, very simple. And just like that, just wave it on through. You'll see the different colors kind of happen. All right, I'm just wiping it off, getting some more paint. Because as you get into it more, oh, come on, like this. See, getting some more of that red-ish. I'll just wipe it around like that a little bit. Just like so. Just like that. Just like so. You see the different colors starting to come through here. Just like that. Okay. I'm just wiping it. Just like so. Just like that. And I'll keep it just like that. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Okay, because this is just all background right now. Keep the striations. You got the different colors going through. You even got a little bit of the purple trying to make its way through there. I just want some of the purple to come through a little stronger. Just like that. Bring some of that purple through there. Because, you know, you still got a little bit of purple in there. Bring some of that purple downward. Just like that. I'll put a line through there. Some of those. There. More of a curve in there. We already got plenty of blue going in there. Okay. And I'll just clean off the brush. Up to you. All depending on what you plan to do with it. Okay. I can lightly, very lightly, I'll fade a few of these. Okay. Now the more you start to blend, okay, the more they kind of go into the back a little bit. But I don't want to blend everything, so I'm not. A little bit in the corner here. Very light. Now this brush in particular kind of covers a lot of just a little bit here and there. I don't want to, like I say, I don't want to blend everything in. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now, with this type of background, you can put any type of scenery you really want in this. Okay. I got enough cad red here. Oh, it's not cad red, it's alizarin crimson. So I'll get a little alizarin crimson, a little phthalo blue, get a nice deep maroon color in here. Okay. Something pretty dark that stands out against all of that. As I'm checking it out, looking at it, I think that's dark enough. All right, I'm gonna get into my white paint. It's just what is it? Titanium white. I'm gonna throw a little bit of blue in that titanium white, marble it a little bit. I'm not gonna totally have it just stark white, a little off white. Okay. I'll start with this guy here, and I'll just kind of lightly pull and drag him along like that. Right up on the side here. Do a little bit more on this guy here. Now my paper is bowing out a little bit, but I'll do whatever adjustments I have to with it. But that's why you see it doing what it's doing, because the paper is bowing out, and it's fine. Just like that. We'll make it all work together. Trust me. We'll get it working. Just like this. And I'm just sliding on the mountain color. I'll have it dip a little bit down there. We'll have a little dip with him too. Just like that. Come on down. Okay. Just like that. So if it's not necessarily turning out the way you are wanting it to turn out, give it a little time. You got to paint through everything. All right, don't worry. You know, it might come out a lot better than you think. Okay. And we'll bring some of that down there like that. Okay. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to use a little bit of the purple. A little purple, a little bit of blue. I'll mix that in together. Get just a darker color, smaller palette knife, and we're going to go in the other direction. Okay, just in the other direction like this, and we're going to shape it, move it around, just like that. Bring it on down a little bit. Okay. I'm just tapping in some color on the palette knife and letting it break and do all sorts of interesting little things. But you gotta remember, you're going in the opposite direction. Okay. Opposite direction. The rougher, the better. Let it break up, do whatever. You don't want to cover everything. Okay, that's what you don't want to do. Don't cover everything. There we go. I'm putting more on the tip here because the tip is actually touching. I'll wipe some of that around like that. Bring some of that color up into the lighter color. Bring some downward. Okay. Bring some of that around in here a little bit. Little dips in there. Just like that. A little darker down here on the bottom here. Down in here. Just like that. I'm going to go a little bit darker down here on the bottom. Just like that. Just like so. Okay. It doesn't take much to make some extremely craggy looking mountains. If I want to highlight a rim, you just highlight the rim, bring some of it down, let it go across. Okay. Don't need too much. Sometimes it's just a touch of dew. And remember, when you highlight, the paint that's already been put on here, that's going to take off some of the paint the most. Okay. There. Not too much is needed. This method of doing the mountains does require a bit of paint. Okay. Like I say, I'm just highlighting the rim of where it will catch. Okay. Where certain amounts of light would catch is what I'm trying to say. And a little ridge there. We go, a little ridge there. Let's make one come up, point out, and then go down. A little more white paint for that part. Get it a little stronger there, just like so. All right, enough of that. We're gonna get another flat brush. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lightly go up into the painting a little bit, because we're gonna mist some of that. We're gonna blend some of that in there. Now, not everything's in focus, so to speak. Just like that. Bring some of that up and in. I'm going right off the tape into the mountain itself, just like this. Okay. All right. We're not going to necessarily make mist per se, but just get some atmosphere down here on the bottom. Don't press in to your mountain so hard. You still want to maintain some of that detail in there, but you just want to smooth it, i.e. get rid of some of them brush strokes. Very lightly. Very lightly. Okay. Just like that. Just. Okay. Just like that. And that's it, really. Get rid of it. You know, the customary X stroke, very light. You can go across your mountain. Okay, get rid of some of that. Don't want some of them streaks going into the white streaks going into it, but just like so. So mainly it's your tops that are getting hit with the light there. Okay, all right. See, it's not as nerve-wracking as you would think. Little thin layer, medium. You just scrub it on there. You want a thin layer. This is why I got a brush like this also, because it can take a good, nice abuse. There. You need just a thin layer of this stuff. Like I say, it prolongs the paint. There. And you see the little suds or whatnot kick up, but that's okay. That is A-OK. All right. Let's get, I guess I'll use a bigger brush. I'll use this guy. About a 1.5 inch flat brush. And I'll use a little bit of the, I guess I'll use the blue and purple. Why not? They're both transparent. And we'll just wipe on some snow ridgy type of things there. And what I'm doing is actually up above that line a little bit, have it come up a little bit, just make that disappear, and then the rest you color it right in there, just like that. It's got a mixture of the blue, it's got a mixture of the blue and the purple, and that's fine. Still appears black. All right. Alrighty then. Let's get a little bit of titanium white. A little bit of titanium white. And we're going to make, and just make it come on down like that. Just like that. Keep on coming. Just like that. Have it come across if you want it to. Don't matter. Get a nice mound here. A little mound here. Just like so. Now you can see the colors come through. Okay. I'll get a little more titanium white just on the edge here, and we'll play around with some of that right there like that. Okay. And some coming across like this. Okay. See how easily you can manipulate and play with this? Okay. Now, obviously I ran out of titanium white, but that's all right. We'll keep adding some more. No worries. A little more titanium white. And we'll just keep building up on it. It will sink into some of the color that's underneath. Okay. We'll highlight that edge like that. Leave it alone. A little bit of something there. But here on the top right here, press down and we'll give them a little stronger, especially up here up top, just like that. A little stronger up here like that. And keep with the flow if you can. Keep with the flow of the thing. Okay. And we'll have something come here. Just like that, right down here. Boom, right in front of that guy. Just like that. Okay. Give him a little more of a pronounced there. And leave it be. There. See, you can always manipulate it. Okay. just like that. Okay. All right. Very open, very barren type of land here we got going on. I'm just cleaning off the brush real good. It's another interesting craft project you can do with your students. Okay. All up to you how you want to do it, how you want to expand or expound on this. All up to you. All right. I guess I'll get some more titanium white. I want to put a little bit of texture on the snow, just a wee bit. Don't need too much white for this part. I can use either the palette knife or I can use a flat brush. And I'll use a flat brush. I'm going back into a 3/4 inch flat. All right. So we'll come in a little bit because you can start building up on this guy right there. Okay. I am using the side of the brush. I prefer using the side like this. We'll do this one first wherever we want the highlights. Using the side of the brush, remember your paper got texture. And look at that instant snow. Look at that. Little piles of snow right there. Okay, you don't have to add too much. This is just pure white because all the rest of the snow is already colored in. And we'll put in a few more, just like that. I don't need no more than that. And we're going to keep building up just like that. Maybe a little bit down in here. Like that. Okay. Not really too much. Especially up around in here. Around in here where you want the tops to be a little bit more pronounced. And just the side of the brush like that. And keep the roundness. Keep the roundness of your hill. And different textures slide around. Okay. This is the fun of it, really. Just like that. Yeah, and we'll give it a little something right off the tape here and come on down. You don't necessarily have to finish all of it. You know, keep rubbing it to fade away. Get it really gradual. Okay, just like that. Looks barren, looks empty, looks kind of like you shouldn't be there type of look. And basically, this is just showing you how you can use different parts of the brush to get the certain effects. Okay? All right. We're going to get into a little bit of some more dark color, actually. I'm going to go back into my phthalo blue. Get into some cad red too. I want it particularly, not cad red, alizarin crimson. I want it particularly dark for this part here, because whatever trees I want to add in here, they have to kind of stand out against that backdrop and against the mountain itself. Okay, so we'll come here, we'll raise it up a little bit. All right, I'll get a small fan brush. We'll do it this way, and I'm gonna mix in the alizarin crimson and the blue together. Get a nice deep maroon color, which will almost appear black because of all this blue we got going on here. All right, and maybe the slightest hint of a little bit of water just to loosen up the paint. It's not going to glaze it or anything. I just wanted the paint a little looser. I'm covering all the fan brush And it's just a nice representation of pine trees. I've made, I believe, plenty of this. Okay, and we'll start popping in some trees here and there. I'll pop a nice lonely one right in here. I'll just, I always tend to go a little there, a little higher than the camera range. I don't know why I do that to you guys. Going right straight through the mountain. I'm just coming on down. Put it right in here, just like that, right about there. And I'll add some nice characteristics to this fella. Now me, for my taste, I like my pine trees to be a little thin and covered up pretty heavily in the middle. All right. Now I don't particularly care for going over my pine trees like twice with the dark. So I'll try to get it in pretty good the first time around. Okay, just like that. Now as I'm doing this, it's pretty dark down in here. I'm gonna just take some of that dark and go down like that, like snow coming off this thing. Okay, and we'll build off that, little snow banks or whatnot, just like that. They have to be fairly dark. Okay. Getting some more paint, that's all. I'm gonna dip just a small bit into some water, just loosening up the paint on the bristles here. A different type of brush will yield different results also. So just keep that in mind. I'll put one, he's over the mountain. I guess I'll plop one right about here. Okay, I don't need to go all the way down with it. And just a couple touches like this. Just like that. See that? I like interesting little shapes going on with it. Okay, the middle, particularly, I'm just getting more paint there. Flip the brush over a little bit. A little darker here because we're gonna have that little snow thing going right there with that guy. So he's kind of buried in there. Okay. As I'm checking it out, I'm gonna pop one more in there on the side, pretty close to this fella here, like right in here. And he's maybe right around in that area there. And once again, I'm turning the brush over. Interesting little shapes. I build up my middle, then I give the interesting shapes on the outside. Okay, just like that. And he also got that little snow thing happening there too, just like that with him. Okay, 3 should be fine pretty much here or there. Okay, getting a little more water. I'm gonna still use the same color. Okay, now the snow looks quite deep until you start putting tufts of grass in there like that. Okay, just like this. Okay, and maybe something up here like that. Little bits of little tufts of grass like that. What I do when you do stuff like this is now the grass is not as, the snow is not as deep when you start to do things like that. Okay, just little bits, sometimes just a touch like that in certain spots. You guys don't see all of that what I just did, but it looks like that so far. All right. I'm just getting rid of all that paint off the brush. I'm gonna get a smaller flat, maybe the filbert to do. I think the filbert would work. Just a tip of paint on the filbert, slight tip of paint, slight tip. Okay, and even on some of that, I'm wiping some of that away. And we're just gonna go within the pattern, just like that. Pick up some of that dark in there, and just slowly bring it around. Okay, just like that. All right, come on down like that. Scrumble some of that in there. Don't worry, when you add the snow on the branches a little bit, they'll all, you scrumble into some like that. Okay, It'll all make sense to you. Nice little pile of snow here, like that, just like that. Okay, trail it around a little bit. See, you're not missing all that bright white, because you can build up on top of that. Okay, just like that. Bring it on down and around or whatever, like so. Okay. And just a couple of, just like that, little piles of snow, even on this little bit, just a little, highlight a little bit of it. Okay. There. All right. It's like stuff like that. Okay. You can be as detailed as you want. Up to you. Going back into my fan brush. Little titanium white, same size fan brush. Bright titanium white here. Now, when you get to doing snow on these guys, snow collects on the top. Follow me? Right on the top. There's a couple of taps here and there, just like that. But mainly on the top, like this. Come around on some of them. Just like that. Just like that. Come around on a few. But mainly on the tops. Comes on and around. Like that. Get a little more white. Come on around a little bit. Especially up around in here. Just like that. Don't get rid of all your dark though. Okay, couple of around here. You can always have a little more on one side than the other. But just make sure they're covered. Same thing with the smaller trees there. A couple dots there. Like I say, I like to have a little more on one side than the other. And it kind of blends in with what you got down there on the bottom. Same thing with this fella here. Don't get rid of all your darks. Try to put it on top of the main darks there. Okay. Just like that. There. It's not as difficult as you may think it is. All right. Just cleaning off the brush real fast. We're almost done. Almost done. Try to find a pretty soft brush here. Now it's time for a quick glaze. Okay, let's bring it down a little bit. You guys see what I'm going to do. We're going to add a little shadow. All right. Oh, I guess I use a little bit of this water. Maybe. Get the tiniest bit of that dark color. More water than dark. Because you're going to go and you're going to just shade in some pockets here. Believe it or not, I need a little darker than that. And there we go. It's like that. Bring him in. Okay. So just a little bit of shading here and there. A little bit here, but have it come on down like that. I'm getting it just a little bit darker. I want it to be seen that you got a little shadow happening there. Just like that. Okay. Still putting it into the water. just like that. Come on, right on down there. We got a little shadow play going on around in there, just like so. Let me see. As I'm checking it out, I'm just looking at it here and there. See what other bits of dark I can sneak in there. I think I can sneak it in between those trees a little bit. Like a little bit up in here. All up in here. Just a little bit, just like that. And a little darker up in here. Like so. And we'll bring some of that down in here like that. Swoof it around a little bit. Now it's pulling up a little bit, so I'll just clean some of that up. Just like that. Clean it up a little bit. Dry brush will take care of a lot of that. Okay, just like so. All right. There. And if I need be, take a little bit of white and, kind of get some white and patch it up a little bit here and there. Not too much. Okay. I think we just about got it. Just like that. All right, and she's done. Told you it wasn't going to take very long. Not too long at all, guys. Not too long at all. Just showing you various techniques. Of course, I got to do one of the more important things here in the video. I guess I'll use the dark blue this time since we got plenty of this white happening here. I'll throw my name. I'll put it right here. If you guys got any comments, leave them down below. Love to hear them. Love to see them. Positive or not. Still would like to see it regardless. I don't know if you can see that. Well, that's all right. If you look close enough, you will, I guess. Okay. All right. That's that. We'll pull back the tape. Let's bring this out a little bit. And we'll bring back the tape a little. We'll peel the tape off. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. It was pretty quick, I know. I was trying for a black border also. So I painted the whole thing black before I did anything else. Now it's peeling off some of the color because I'm going a little fast. That's the only reason why some of that black is coming off. I'm peeling it a little too fast, but that's also fine because that's nothing but a quick, easy fix. It's nothing but black paint. Cover up some of that. And there you go. Got a black border there. I think we're good here. All right, that's about enough of that. Move my head out the way there. And there you go. How's that for an Aurora? The Borealis. Pretty good depth within the mountains there. Yeah, fairly simple painting, straightforward. Main thing is really just the mountain texture and the snow and a couple of the trees there. And the really nice Borealis kind of effect with the reddish and purple and the blues using transparent color. And that's just one of the many ways you can use this effect for this. Okay, wow, it looks like it's a nighttime scene, but believe me, it's not night, it's early morning. But I hope you guys like, and let me know what you're thinking, let me know what you feel, and I appreciate you watching this. So until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Take care and peace.